Deepak Chopra wasn't lying. God is a construct. You just don't perceive the bottom floor. You don't see the bottom floor of yourself. That's why you was listening in the first place. Anybody that has the bottom floor wouldn't even been paying no time listening to Deepak Chopra in the first place to judge him later anyway. What they mean by a mental construct means he's an argument against the frustration of your reality. Pretty girls are local because local means real. Real is like synonymous with local. I just wouldn't touch him. That's the part they left out. I don't know if he touched him or not. I don't know if he touched him or not. I don't know if you got evidence he touched him or not. But what he said was not false. It's just we make these little waves. We give this little stuff for bitches who can't handle the truth, right? Right. As soon as my body is able to reproduce, I'm supposed to start fucking. Teenagers do this shit anyway. I was fucking since I was 14. Right? It's just you don't want no adult fucking you. Why? Because most adults, when they grow up, they don't never stop being children. They just be more powerful children, and therefore they will use that force to what? Unjustified, to do wrong against the child. That's why. That's why you would make that rule. Because they're obviously going to be jealous like that's what bitches do, and half of them even grow out of that shit. But it's impossible. I'm convinced it's impossible for a man to do evil. Because it's by definition, the statement is not even part of his properties. That's over there. The reason we got to make these rules for the bitch, and society itself is a bitch. So you be like, well, why should I feel this inside of society? You should know, like, oh, if we're creating society, it's going to be some bullshit. Why should anybody be blamed? If you're creating a society in the first place, if you really was trying to protect people, we would never been talking. I would never been had no interest in the first goddamn place. So it's bullshit. And I'm not saying this because I'm interested in fucking. I'm not a pedophile. I don't have interest in young women. We don't have anything to talk about. I like older women, right? But I'm making a point. And this is very delicate because they use this to have ignorant people cock block you. They have ignorant people get in your way. Yeah, I'm using this joke to be offended. They'll have ignorant people who don't know no better to get in your way and slow you down. That's why you weren't speaking. You like, motherfucker, if you're talking to me like this and it ain't just part of your job, you ain't speaking from the bottom level. There's no point in talking to you because you are going to confuse my message because you ain't fundamental. Real means local, means I can touch them. That don't mean I should touch them. But God ain't nothing but a mental rig. You got to perceive it. How can God exist if you ain't there to perceive him in the first place? And your perception only your reaction to your reality, which I created for you, being in the space you are not. So there was nothing but a bitch trying to stir up some drama. Anything on TV, a bitch trying to stir up some drama. Deepak deserved to have I know he's some kind of spiritual leader, but that dude bothered him. Deepak deserved to have a big shotgun and put a fucking hole in his chest because ain't nothing there no way. Nigga ain't got no heart drumming up this fucking drama. Nigga, the minute my dick got hard, I would have been fucking at 7. I would have been fucking my second grade teacher at 7, Miss Fackler. Which fuck you very much. I would have been doing that instead of drawing. Would have never met Steven and Chris. Why? Because I was sexual my whole goddamn life. It's just the problem is, because your body gets better, it don't mean your mind don't. That's the fucking problem right there. That's why we gotta test motherfuckers. If you make it above a certain age without developing, that's why they kill niggas at 50. That's why they do it. Because niggas ain't supposed to have the mind to rule. So if you make it to 50, we know you ain't got the mind to rule. You're going to become dangerous. We got to get rid of you. But if you can prove that you got a mind, then we know you ain't going to do no evil because it is impossible for a man, a conscious man, to do evil that the bitch would be aware of. It's impossible for a man to subject a woman to evil that she would be aware of. If a woman can call you out and complaining, she making that shit up. Because the true evil you doing that got her by her side, she cannot identify. The birds don't eat the seeds when they know where they coming from. So if the bitch complaining, she doing it because she want to do it. You see what I'm saying? You can easily and logically say it. The only problem is it defeats the workforce. You ain't got no fucking slaves because ain't nobody be stupid enough to sacrifice their life knowing they ain't got to. Knowing they don't have to. You will have to lie to the bitch. Ain't no bitch complaining about no problem she ain't construct herself. God is a construct. The bitch cannot see what got her next to you. If she could see what truly pulled her next to you, if it was your manipulation, if ever was so, she would not be next to you. It is not your manipulation that holds her. It is her own fear, her own lack, her own incompetence, her own inability to stand on her own feet. But she going to give you, no, it's because you're manipulating me. It's because you're a baddie. It's because you're mean. That ain't what it really is. If you can identify it, that ain't what's hooking you. So why can't you say this? Because, exactly. See how it's a loop. It's a loop. Right. So if a nigga, right. So what happens is this. The only reason, it sounds fucking stupid, yeah. The only reason is you do not want grown-ass kids manipulating little kids. You don't want that. But I'll tell you one thing. I do not believe it's possible for a man to be evil because it's outside his definition. If I rule the world, how could I be evil? You can only be evil against me. Right? So a good man is a good man just because you don't understand his ways of being. They said the same shit about sexual revolution. You shouldn't grow your hair that long. That's evil. You know what I'm saying? It's bullshit. It's bullshit. It's you trying to what? Rage bait the masses so you can use them as some kind of thing. Oh, okay, my little opponent, I gotta have Jack and Jill. Whenever Jack started to get out of line, I'ma sick Jill on him through some misinformation. Do you know what Jack was doing? Doesn't that make you feel so? Now, of course, you can't do nothing to stop it, bitch. And of course, I had my own little way and kind of cutting his legs. Of course, it's all that. But listen, bitch, you see what he did? Get in his way. Why? Because it's entertaining to me. What's better than jacking off?